My name is Mohamed Almusibli. I'm an artist and curator from Switzerland, from Geneva. And my parents come from Yemen originally, but I moved to Switzerland when I was a child, and I stayed in Europe since then. I started my studies in history of art and Arabic, and because I wanted to become a historian, or I was more into the historical part of it. I was really into medieval art in the beginning. And then I moved on to study theory of art, and when I developed my practice of writing poetry and fiction, and that later on came on into my artistic practice. So my artistic practice is very much about narratives and poetry and text, like fiction writing. That's where it all starts, is writing a text that always comes from I would say personal anecdotes, and then trying to exemplify it to something bigger. I did this one sculpture called In Tones with a Voiceless Song that was a microphone tree, but instead of the microphones being used as amplifiers, they were used as speakers from where my sound would come out and read this poem. So the viewers would have to go and turn around close to it to hear my poem about silence, basically. I also work as an independent curator for many years, and I was interested in mainly working with young emerging artists. And I was first doing exhibitions in where I could, in a classroom, and for example. But since last November, when I moved back to Geneva, me and my flatmates decided to turn our living room into an exhibition space in which we'll be inviting people. So the space is called Cherish, and the idea of it is that we really welcome people in our home in something a bit cozy. And we've done exhibitions, mainly solo exhibitions in presenting young emerging or artists from Switzerland and abroad. The work I've been developing here during my residency at Ujazdowski is a fictional text about a couple breaking up. And I was asking myself this question of the breakup as removing someone from its life, from the other person's life. And I was just asking this question coming back is how dead are you when you're dead to someone? And I've been kind of experiences like this as well, and writing it during the lockdown in Warsaw because of the pandemic. So it was really also isolated from the city, from the country, just being in the studio, which I felt also was a sort of a breakup for myself. And so this work is being developed as a performance that will be presented in Zurich in September.